What is up, Leo? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. These are also timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. I am a master Reiki practitioner, and I do offer personal readings, so if you'd like to book either of those services, you can do it down below through my website in the description box. Also, my Patreon channel, that's where I have a supporter tier, so if you just want to support the channel, that's a good platform for you. But it's also where I do the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. I also post those monthly readings to Vimeo, so if you'd like to purchase your individual monthly reading, you can do it through Vimeo as well. So like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and hit that notification bell to see when I post and when I go live. And also, if you want a free 15-minute reading, if you sign up as a tier 3 or 4 patron now through the 15th, I do give you a free 15-minute reading on Patreon. So go ahead, check that out. And yeah, let's get into it, Leo. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I'm so torn. Let's do Cosmic Tarot. Show me what I most need to see for Leo, please, Spirit. I heard choices really loud. Show me what I most need to see for Leo, please, Spirit. Ooh, you're gonna have some decisions to make. You're gonna have some decisions to make. I kind of feel like this is in regards to leaving somewhere, whether it be a job or a relationship or a living situation. Some of you, it's a living situation. Some of you, the living situation is because of one of the other two. It's because of a job, right? You're leaving a living situation because of a job. Either it's not paying you enough, or because you need to relocate, or you're leaving a living situation because of a relationship, or you're just moving, right? But it feels like choices, decisions, but it's good because that means that there's opportunity, which is Jupiter expansive energy. That's really nice. That's your gamble. I feel like that's it's a gamble, like, ooh, what to do, right? Come here, card. 2 of Swords, choices, decisions. I love that. It's making a choice. Literally the card of making a choice, making a decision. Libra energy. That's so funny. I love that. 10 of Wands, and there's the ending. Yep. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. 10 of Wands, cyclic energy. We're closing out a cycle. We're choosing to close out a cycle, to leave a situation because it's becoming too burdensome. It's becoming too heavy. I love it. And there you are, bottom of the deck, strength, right? In reverse, it does tell me that you're not feeling super confident about it, but I think that's because of it kind of almost feels like, I wouldn't, crippling indecision feels a little too intense, but I do feel like there's a pocket of the collective that's like, oh my gosh, what if I'm making the wrong decision? I feel that's more like a fear of change than it is actually crippling indecision. So just allow yourself to indulge in feeling uncomfortable. Tell yourself change is exciting rather than change is scary, right? Affirm it differently. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, build a new version of yourself. Pages are students. Pages are where we learn how to create new versions of not only ourselves but our reality. Especially with a Page of Pentacles, you're learning how to bring things into the material world, whether it be actual things like building a house or a relationship. You could be learning how to build a business or learning how to build your income or your finances. But with the Page of Pentacles here, this feels like understanding that there's a need to create more solid foundations for yourself that it kind of feels like that you actually resonate with. Like whatever you're leaving behind feels like it wasn't resonating with you. It feels more like doing it to go through the motions kind of thing. Like I'm doing it out of a sense of obligation. Like it feels outgrown. That's the word, outgrown. Page of Pentacles feels like brand new version of you, which is really nice. I like that a lot. Then we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, which I really like. Queen of Swords upright, which is really nice. And the 4 of Wands. Okay. You're realizing that what you are investing in, this foundation, you are investing in 4 of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords. You're seeing the reality of it as something that was more so stressful and imbalanced and not a solid foundation, which is why you're choosing to walk away and build something new. I like that you're releasing the anxiety and fear around it. I feel that a lot of you are going to be moving away from, oh gosh, I'm leaving this, and getting more so into the, oh my gosh, this is awesome because now I get to pursue X, Y, Z, right? Bottom of the deck, oh, this is great. You have the Magician, which is stepping into your personal power, realizing what you're capable of. Underneath that is the Three of Swords. In reverse, that healing energy, right? Libra energy. I love that. It's healing the heart space. Underneath that is the Five of Pentacles. You abandoning whatever it is that wasn't serving you, because it was a Nine of Wands. It was too burdensome. It was too heavy. And you dropped it. You got to the 10. I love it. So nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify. I guess I'll use this one. I don't use this deck often, but I used it today in a personal reading, and I was like, why don't I stop using this deck so much, you know? Sorry, my back is like really sore. I think it's from this chair, honestly. I'm getting myself a better chair. Let's look at... I heard compass. Okay, so you're really not sure what direction to go in. That's kind of what this feels like. Compass can, and if you're looking at compass in the sense of like shamanism, a shamanic sense, it could also be in the directions, like the directions of the wind in regards to like healing. You could Google that if you want to look more into that. I feel like this is actually more so not knowing what direction you really want to go in and having that childlike curiosity to just freely explore different things that actually intrigue you. Like, have childlike curiosity when this new doorway opens up. Don't be so logical about it. Allow your heart, your soul energy to really guide you. It's going to guide you to what's practical, what you need, because I feel like a lot of you, this is around your finances, your home, your sense of stability. But if you follow your intuition, you follow your emotions, and not so logical, practical about it, you're not only going to find something that is sustainable for the practical world, but you're going to find something that truly resonates with you on an emotional level. You're going to find both of them in one, which is what you want. Because if you do it in a logical, practical sense, you're going to end up in the same situation all over again. Somewhere that's unhappy, that's burdensome, that's got you going through the motions. You don't want that. Yeah, we're done with that. And don't, if this is a relationship, don't jump to a relationship just because you want another relationship. Because I kind of feel for those of you where it's a relationship boat, it's kind of like, I have somebody that I could go to, and it's kind of like, well, I'm going to entertain it, and it moves a little too quickly, and I feel like you end up in the same pattern all over again. It's a lesson to recognize that you're capable of having what you most want, but you need to heal that sense of attachment or that fear of abandonment or rejection, and allow yourself to realize what you're capable of and what you're deserving of, and just allow it to flow to you. Be receptive. The new moon in Taurus we have tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 11th. It's a Tuesday of May, because I know this is a timeless reading. The energy that's currently going on is very emotional. It's very about self. It's about boundaries. It's about self-care and embodying something that really allows you to align with your most authentic self. It's also showing you the aspects of your shadow, because we have the Black Moon Lilith and Venus very potent at this time. So it's a lot of divine feminine energy, which allows you to stand in your power, but also be receptive. Be very receptive, emotional, and go with the flow, okay? Creative energy. Let's look at the Two of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You're choosing to see more options, right? Seven of Cups, options, opportunity, choices, choices, choices. Two of Swords, making choices. Let's look at the Ten of Cups. Sorry, Ten of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I like this. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. The Nine of Pentacles on the Ten of Wands, this tells me that you're making the decision to end the cycle because it's simply not serving your own sense of independence. It's actually feeding your insecurities. You don't want to do that anymore. It's making you question your sense of self. It's also not helping you embody energy that makes you feel strong or empowered. And by dropping this, you're gaining that sense of self-reliance, of independence, of sustainability within yourself, which is really, really good. Let's look at the, that was quick, not taking that one. The Page of Pentacles, you got the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups, I love when these two cards come out in the same reading, because to me, this is like the ultimate independence. Not only do you feel stable as an individual, but you're learning how to create your own happiness. You're learning how to embody an energy that is self-serving in a very happy way. But you're doing it from a page energy, which is a student energy, from the ground up. You're doing it properly. It's not like you're diving into this and thinking, oh, I'm the best at this. Because honestly, if you do something very, very quickly, it's not going to be as sustainable long term. But if you learn and practice it and slowly over time develop that skill, that task, it's going to be more sustainable. You're going to learn how to implement it when you're single, when you're in a relationship, and it's just going to be more beneficial for you and how to manifest and attract things that are for your highest good. So you're learning how to embody this vibration of a 9 of Cups, of a happy energy, right? Of a loving energy, a compassionate energy, of a self-care energy. And by being in that energy, it's going to reflect in your environment. So your work, your relationships, your prosperity, your health, all of it's going to improve the more you learn to build those aspects of yourself up. So that means spending time outside, manifesting things of a positive nature, eating well, drinking lots of water, getting enough sleep, going to the gym, spending time in the sun, reading versus staring at your phone all day or the computer or the TV all day, right? Doing things that actually benefit you. Let's look at the 9 of Swords in reverse. Clarified by the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is you being aware that sitting in the past, this feels like a past energy, sitting in anxiety, sitting in your fears, dwelling on the things that make you upset, or dwelling on the things that create stress and turmoil, or having those, because how many times as human, because it's human nature to do this, like low vibrational energy is much easier to channel than it is high vibrational energy. Or is that a limiting belief? I don't know, because scientifically they say that it's easier to be depressed than it is to be happy. I don't know, we could debate it if you really wanted to, but we're not going to, because I'm not going to sit here and debate in the comments. I personally choose to be happy. I just choose to. Do I personally feel that it's easier to slip into low vibrational energy? Yes, but that's why choosing to be happy is a choice. You can still pull yourself into that higher vibrational energy. It is a choice. Whether it's hard or not is irrelevant. Choose to be happy, right? Choose to make the things, the changes and the habits and the behaviors and the thought processes that you need to do to get to the state that you want to be in. And some days may be more challenging than others, and that's okay. That is okay. It's okay, because I know there's been days where I haven't been able to get myself up off the floor, and that's okay. It's ebb and flow, baby. It's part of the healing process, and I'll always be sending you lots of love, always. But do not sit in this energy for too long, because this is you recognizing that by sitting in an 8 of Swords and a 9 of Swords, not only is there an Ace of Swords in reverse, it's not authentic to you, and it's not the truth, it's not the reality, it is distortion, it's distorted thought process about what's actually causing the stress and the fear. How often do we sit in a situation that's pissed us off and replay it over and over and over instead of actually trying to get over the pissed off energy or the anger or the resentment and trying to release it? We dwell on it. I should have said this, I should have said that, etc., etc. That's why the 7 of Swords here, because it's self-sabotaging to act in that way. It's not healthy. Oh, come on, lighting. Sorry, it's getting dark by me right now, so it's a little wonky. It's a little wonky. Okay, let's see if that helps. Is that better? A little better? 7 of Swords? Can you see a little better now? Okay, I tried. I tried my hardest for you. I tried to do what I could do, okay? Let's look at the Queen of Swords. I don't know why this queen feels a little envious. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have Strength in reverse. Okay, so this kind of feels like insecurities with Strength in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. This feels like a Queen of Pentacles energy who can come off as very stable, very secure, very confident in herself, but has a lot of insecurities in regards to a lack mentality, like being abandoned or having to address those pains, those traumas, right? 4 of Swords. It's like talking about emotions with a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords energy is probably a no-go because they're very practical. They're very straightforward to the point. With Strength in reverse, which is lust in this deck, it's almost as if they prefer to keep that very sensual side to themselves. It's not that they're embarrassed about it, it's just it's a very private thing to them. It's something they'll only share with an intimate partner, but it's hard for them to be intimate because they have all this worry of abandonment or rejection or not feeling good enough that has to be healed. But the 4 of Swords in reverse, though, they keep avoiding it because they're uncomfortable with emotions because they're in too much of a practical energy. it's time to get into that watery energy. Okay? So let's look at the Four of Wands in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands. Took me a second, sorry. It's all Roman numerals, so it just took me a second. In between that is the Three of Wands. So there's the opportunity to face these fears, because the Seven of Wands is the card of bravery. It's the opportunity to really reflect on the foundations that haven't been stable and to finally release them, right? And to step into new opportunities. The Seven of Wands is Leo energy. Yep, and then we have the Star, divine timing. It's part of your path. It is now time to face those things because it's actually going to bring in what is meant for you, and that's going to help you find alignment as well. The Star is indicative of alignment to me as a reader. It's Aquarius energy. I actually just heard challenges as soon as I said that. Tell me more about the Four of Wands and the Star. Then we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this might, the challenge here might be actually releasing soul tribe energy, releasing people that you think are really strong connections, but in reality, they're part of these faulty foundations that need to be let go of. So let's look at the Magician. We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so we are holding on to things that emotionally are not fulfilling. The Four of Cups is literally the card of rejection, but it's also something that tells me that emotionally, it's not bringing you to a place that's like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy here. The Four of Cups is kind of like, it is what it is. Like, I'm being offered something. It's not really thrilling. It's not really exciting. It literally in this deck, the Four of Cups is called, it's called luxury, which is not fitting in my opinion in regards to traditional tarot, but it is Pisces energy. The Four of Pentacles in this deck is called Power. Yeah, that's why I don't use this deck often. I'm not a fan of this. Because if you're a reader, you know that you have your own meanings, your own intuitive meanings for cards. Yeah, and it just doesn't feel right to call that luxury at all. Four of Cups to me is a very unsatisfied energy. You're literally being offered a cup and someone's sitting there with their arms crossed and not wanting to accept it, because either they're in an energy of rejection, they're throwing a tantrum, or it's simply not what they expected, and so they don't want to accept it, right? Because they have a distorted view of it. That's my perception of a Four of Cups energy. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's kind of like you're holding on to this expectation that things are going to be a certain way, and there's a need to release that expectation. The Magician there, it's you stepping into your personal power. I feel like this is also you trying to protect your energy. Tell me more about this Magician. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. So this new beginning is delayed. Your personal power is getting delayed. This healing getting delayed with the Fool in reverse, because the Fool's in reverse because you see this new cycle as a risk, because we're holding on to the things that emotionally are not fulfilling with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. They're just familiar. It's just what's familiar. They need to be let go of. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, which means that the opportunity for change is here, but we're not taking that opportunity. We're not taking that new cycle because we're too busy holding on to 4 cups when we could have 9 cups or 10 cups, right? Yeah. You could have the Sun. The next card literally is the Sun. Literally the Sun. Come on. Come on. Is it really the too bright? The Sun. Okay. So that's what's underneath the Three of Wands. Yep. Underneath that is the Page of Cups, the need to open up and heal the heart space, and underneath that is the Tower, and underneath that is the Ace of Wands, and underneath that is the Magician. Yep, so go through the transformation to get the new beginning to embody your personal power. Everything we've been talking about. But yeah, Leo, that's what I have for you. So if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, you can go ahead and book it down below through my website. And check out Patreon if you want a free 15-minute reading. Sign up as a tier 3 or 4 patron. And if you would like access to the monthly readings, check out Patreon and or Vimeo. And like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and I'd greatly appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can see when I post and when I go live. I love you guys. I wish you the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.